It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I'm really excited to bring you today's beer because it's from Unbound Brewing Company. Now these guys are based in Colne, north of Oldham, and they produce, for me, and this is just my personal opinion, probably the best stouts in the UK. These guys have a real strength for brewing stout, and they've come back with another what looks like strong, fantastic limited edition blended oatmeal stout here. That's barrel aged too. It's 5.4% ABV and it's from their Dark Vault number 2. Bottle conditioned, 500ml bottle, black bottle cap. Dark brown glass on the bottle. It looks great, doesn't it? I love that kind of black and gold branding. I think black and gold goes really well. It offers up a sign of quality, if you like. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Now there's some etching on the bottom of this glass, so it might cause the beer. Oh my goodness me, look at this. Now I can tell, because it's been blended, I can tell that I can go quite rigorous with this pour. Look at this, look at this. Can you see the carbonation slowly moving up towards the top of the glass? Amazing, absolutely amazing. What a beer. What a great looking beer. Very small, one finger tan coloured head. Now I've actually brewed and blended myself with a brewery. Brewery de Dr. van der Coroner in Belgium. I went and I brewed and blended a beer with them. And what I noticed straight away, when you blend, you take away from the carbonation. And that's exactly what's happened here. Because the beer's already brewed and that carbonation has already evolved in the tank, the moment you blend the two beers together, you knock some of that carbonation out of the beer and it'll never come back. It will never come back. And that's what's happened here because it's blended. So I suppose what I'm saying here is it's supposed to look like this. I'm not surprised that it looks like this. Jet black beer, no light bleeding through. Let's get the aroma. Oh yeah. Chocolate, roasted malt, coffee, dark berries, like maybe like a raspberry or a fig or a plum or some prune. Licorice. It smells fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. So you get the barrel. First thing that I'm picking up is you pick up the woodiness from the barrel. The barrel, I'm going to take a guess, it might be sherry, it might be rum or maybe sherry cask. There isn't much in the way of carbonation, but again, I've mentioned this before now. When you blend a beer, you knock a lot of the carbonation out. It is a slight kind of disadvantage. So what you're basically doing, you've got 2 barrels. You're basically, if it's barrel aging, you're probably mixing the 2 barrels together. At least that's what we did when I went to Belgium and blended in Belgium. We went, that barrel looks good, that barrel looks good. We tasted 9 or 10 different beers. We blended them together, the 2 beers that we chose. In fact, I think we blended 3 barrels together in the end, and we ended up with a different product. We ended up with something which had characteristics from one barrel, characteristics from another barrel, and characteristics, of course, from another barrel. And it was a really good beer. Really good beer, but it was never going to be heavily kind of overcarbonated because of the fact that it's been blended. And you get a sense of that here, you really do. But you also get a lovely flavour. It's got good mouthfeel, creamy, rich, sticky. It's sticky on the lips. There's flavours of fig and prune, touch of vanilla from the barrel, woodiness coming through, a spicy pepperiness on the back end. It's a decent beer. It's a decent beer, but I'm really interested, should I say, to find out what barrel that they use. Whether it's my guess is either sherry or rum. Let's take a look. That's whiskey. I'm wrong. A blend of our lower ABV stouts aged in a whiskey barrel for 9 months, 9.4% ABV. Water, malted barley, oats, and it's bottle conditioned. And they're based in Colne, so Carl the Mill, Lenches Road in Colne, which is north of Oldham, as I mentioned earlier. As I mentioned, I think these are the best stout makers in the UK. Might be a slightly kind of controversial thing that I'm saying here, but I've been drinking their beers now for probably 3 years, and I remember the first beer they sent me. It was like engine oil, a bit like this. If you go back to the start of this video and watch the pour, you can see that it pours out like engine oil. It's really blooming good, really blooming good. And it all looks well behaved too, doesn't it? I mean, I'm going to drink some more and then whirl the glass round. An old brewer once told me, the smaller the bubble, the better the beer. That was Jim Robinson of Wells and Youngs, and we were drinking it, the Youngs Special London Ale out of a barrel, and it was pretty blooming amazing. Raisin, plum, fig, prune dominating this beer. Big fan of their beer. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to rate it. It looks really good. It smells really good. It tastes really good. I like this beer enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please make sure to check out Unbound Brewing Company on their website. Have a look at their website. But for now, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.